and welcome to the ceremony. This is going to be a shamanic journey ceremony, and we are going to be going to the upper world and connecting with the Akashic guides and asking to receive a healing and to be shown your destiny. So, what does all that mean? Shamanic journeying is a way to travel in the unseen realms. It is a way to connect and travel in the spirit world. You can think of it that way. And there, I say upper world because we're going to connect with the Akashic guides. Those are the beings that work with the Akashic records. And so, for example, the middle world is anything in our physical plane. So if you wanted to connect to a rock, you would journey to the middle world to connect with the rock. We are going to journey to the upper world to connect with the higher vibrational beings, the Akashic guides. So that's all that is. This is like a meditation. It's a very active meditation, and so you are going to want to use as many senses as you can. I'm going to do a brief instruction on how to get there, and then we're going to start. So part of the journey is visualizing yourself getting there, okay? And you will be listening to a drumming track. My elbows are inflamed, so I would drum, but I need to give them a break. So you're going to listen to a drumming track, and the drumming alters your state of consciousness, and it allows for you to more effortlessly traverse and journey to the upper world or lower world or middle world, wherever you want to journey to. So that's what the drumming is for. It puts you into a trance-like state, and it is a tool to help you get to where you're going. Okay, so what does it look like? I'm going to create a portal. I'm going to call in the helping spirits and call the helping spirits in. I'm going to set the intentions with them. Part of the helping spirits will be the Akashic guides themselves. And so when I call in these helping spirits, they are going to be with you so that they can help you get to the upper world, and so that you can receive what you're seeking to receive. And so there's a lot of trust and a lot of surrender that takes place in these journeys, which is very beautiful. So I'll call in the helping spirits. I will create this divine portal, bringing them in. We will then start the journey. You will hear the drum track, and you will follow the instructions that I'm going to give you in just a little bit to visualize yourself, perceive yourself getting to the upper world. Then when you get to the upper world, you are going to set your intentions, chant your intentions with the Akashic guides. That is when you're going to connect with them. You are going to receive a healing from them, and you are going to receive some sort of understanding with what your destiny is here. What is your soul mission? And to receive guidance with that. So it's receiving guidance, receiving more of an understanding of what your destiny is. And then the drumming track will eventually change rhythms, and that'll be your signal to come back. And so you will retrace your steps back, and you will come back here, and then we will thank our helping spirits and close our ceremonial space. So that's kind of the nitty-gritty. So to journey to the upper world, there are an infinite amount of ways to get there. You can just there's an infinite amount of ways. I'm going to show you one because it's just the way that I journey. It is always the way that I journey to the upper worlds, and so it's just a nice and easy way. So to journey there, you are going to be visualizing and perceiving with as many senses as you can to get to the upper world. And what I mean by that is taking the time to feel the grass under your feet, taking the time to feel the sun or a cool breeze blow by, taking the time to feel things, taking the time to, what does it smell like? Okay, so from my experience, the more senses you use in the beginning to journey, to get to whatever world, part of the world you're getting to, the more you are able to perceive once you get through the portal. Okay, that's all that is. So taking your time and not rushing is definitely recommended. So getting there, you are going to visualize yourself in a field. You are in nature, and you are going to see a tree off in the distance in front of you. This is the tree of life. So you can picture the tree of life however you want. Maybe this tree of life is very ancient and huge and big. Again, take the time to use your senses for this. As you are standing in this field, maybe you're barefoot and maybe you feel crunchy grass or soft, cool grass under your feet. Take the time to sense that. Is it sunny out? Is it cold? Is it windy? Is it raining? What are you sensing? Okay, so you see the tree in front of you. Baby girl, you're gonna have to go down. I'm so sorry. You see the tree in front of you. You're going to walk to this tree. And as you're walking to this tree, feeling that grass under your feet, feeling the sun beat down on your face, feeling the cool wind if it's breezy, you're going to get closer to this tree of life. And as you get closer, you are then going to start climbing up the tree. Now, this is where you're going to use your imagination. If you want to transform into a bug or a creature, an animal, you can. And then you start to climb up the tree. You can climb up the tree as a human too. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want, whatever comes to you, definitely feel free to use your imagination. And so you're going to climb up this tree. And again, take your time. How does the bark feel under your hands or your claws? Do you feel the sun? Do you feel the wind? What does it smell like? Is it just a nice fresh air that you're smelling? And you're going to climb up this tree. And as you're doing all of this, a tip I have for you is to narrate this as much as possible. Narrating while you're doing all of this will keep your mind focused and not wandering around. Okay, so what I mean by that is, again, you do this listening to a drumming track. So if for myself, baby girl, for myself, I would do it like this. I'm walking on the grass and it's cool beneath my feet, and I'm walking on the grass and it's cool beneath my feet, and I get really small and I transform. I'm a little beetle and the blades of grass are really, really big as I walk to this tree. I'm walking to this tree as I'm crawling through the big blades of grass. And I get to the base of this tree and I start to crawl up it. The bark is really big and it has big grooves, and I'm climbing up this tree, this big, big tree. I'm climbing up this tree, this big, big tree, and it's sunny and I feel the wind breeze. So that's an example of how I do it. And I just, it doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I'm saying things to keep me focused. I'm using senses to keep me focused, and I'm visualizing in my head as much as possible too. And so it really helps. I highly recommend doing the narrating. And so you walk to the tree, you climb up this tree. Eventually, You will get to the top of the tree or get to a branch. And when you get to some sort of branch where you can't climb anymore, you are going to jump off this branch. And when you jump off, you are going to fly. So if you're still human, that's okay. You can fly human. You can do anything with your imagination, so you don't need to turn into anything. If you want to transform into a butterfly or an eagle or something like that and start flying, you absolutely can. And so you jump off this tree and you start flying into the sky, straight up. You're going to start flying straight up. And you're going to look down and see the tree. See the tree get smaller. Look around and see the clouds in the sky. Maybe the sun is setting. You're going to keep flying up, and maybe your narrating is, I'm flying in the sky and I'm going up. I'm flying in the sky and I'm going up. It can just be repetitive. It keeps your mind focused, and that's the important thing. You want to keep your awareness focused. And so you are flying up, and you're going to see the clouds, and then you're going to go past the clouds, and you're going to eventually get into space, and it's going to start looking dark, and you're going to see the stars, and look down and see the earth. See the earth as a small little ball, and it just gets smaller and smaller, and as you get higher and higher and higher, and maybe you start to see other planets, and maybe you start to see yourself even leave the galaxy. And sorry, that's my cat. Maybe you start to see the galaxy, and you leave the galaxy, and you just keep going up and up and up and up and up, and you just keep going. And you keep going, and you keep going, and there is not necessarily a destination. You just keep flying up, and what eventually will happen is you will get to the upper world portal. That is how you get there. And so it's just a visualization. So if you don't want to climb up the tree and you just want to jump off the ground and fly all the way up to the upper portal, you can. You absolutely can. It can be that easy. So we were flying and flying and flying, and you're narrating, right? I'm flying up into the sky. I'm flying up into the sky. I'm flying up into the sky. You just keep going and going and going, and you will perceive in some way a very subtle shift. This is you going through the portal. It will look differently for each person, or it will be experienced differently for each person. I would say my psychic abilities are more energetic. I feel. I'm definitely a feeler. I don't see as much or hear as much as I feel. I feel so much. And so when I journey and I go through a portal, I feel myself go through this like thick goo. It's just really thick, and it takes a little bit. It's not quick. It takes just a little bit of time before I get all the way through, and then I'm there. So as you're chanting going up into the sky, you are going to also be feeling for that subtlety, feel for that shift, and it'll happen. And when that does happen, and some people see it, some people are more visual. I've heard many ways of people perceiving it. It's you'll know it. That's what I will say. You will know. You will know when you feel that shift, and when you feel that shift, it's very subtle. You are going to have to trust fully and completely that you are in the upper world. Okay? So from there, you will then start to chant your intentions with the Akashic guides. Now you can chant something different if you want to do something different, or you can just chant what I'm suggesting. And so it is to meet with the Akashic guides, to be shown your destiny and receive guidance and a healing. So when you get there, chanting over and over and over what your intentions are. It's not that you have to ask more than once. It's that, again, the chanting, the narrating, it keeps your awareness focused. It keeps it in one spot. And that is part of the journey. You have to keep your focus in one spot. It can't wander. Okay? So when you're chanting, it doesn't have to rhyme, doesn't have to be beautiful. It could just be, please, Akashic guides, show me my destiny. Give me some guidance and a healing. Please, Akashic guides, show me my destiny. Give me some guidance and a healing. Please, Akashic guides, show me my destiny. Give me some guidance and a healing. And just chanting that over and over and over until you start to experience something. That's whether you might feel it, you might see it, you might hear it. It really depends on your own abilities, but you will experience something. And when you start to experience something, you don't have to chant anymore if you don't want to. And you can just go into full receptivity mode, full on receiving. And this is where you, if you're very visual, maybe the Akashic guides will appear to you, maybe they will show you pictures. They in my experience with journeying, any sort of spirit, they communicate through symbolism, through pictures. So please don't be literal. I've learned that the hard way. Don't be literal. Really look into what is this telling me metaphorically? What is the symbolism that I'm seeing, that I'm hearing, that I'm feeling? Some people's psychic abilities is just knowing. And so you're not seeing, you're not hearing, but you are just knowing. Okay, that is another form of psychic abilities. It's just a knowing. I think it's claircognizance. I might be making that up, but it is a thing. So it is whatever your own abilities are, that's where you will start to receive. Okay, and just be in full receptivity. And if your mind wanders at all, go back to chanting, because the chanting is going to help you. So if your mind starts to wander, or you start to doubt yourself, or you start, the negative thoughts start to come in, I would recommend chanting. And the chanting you can do is whatever you want. Usually for me, I will say I'm grateful, because gratitude is a very strong energy and it will keep you where you want it to be. So I will just say, I am grateful. I am grateful for this opportunity. I am grateful for this healing. I am grateful to meet the Akashic guides. I am grateful to be shown my destiny. I am grateful to receive this guidance. Whatever it is, you can just even say, I am grateful over and over, or I surrender, I allow, I receive. 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 The chanting will help. So if your mind wanders, go back to chanting. Always, always, always. And you can chant while you're receiving. It's okay. Trust in this process fully. We are here to embrace the divine feminine energy. And what is divine feminine energy? It's trusting, it's allowing, it's receiving. So this entire practice, this entire thing, even if you get nothing from it, this entire practice is the embodiment of the divine feminine. So you will receive something. Okay, I'm just saying. So after that, the drumming track, it'll be just boom, 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 very repetitive. The drumming track rhythm will change, and you will know. It's very obvious. The drumming track will change, and when you hear that change, That is your signal that it's time to leave. That is your cue to thank the Akashic guides, and to thank them. If any other spirits come in, you just want to thank the helping spirits. You want to thank them, and then you want to retrace your steps, and that's how you get back. So you are going to visualize and use all of your senses flying back down, right? So you'll see the blackness, you'll see the stars, and you're flying down, and maybe your narrating is, I'm going back to earth, I'm going back to earth, I'm flying down. Whatever it is, you're going to perceive yourself coming back down. You'll see the stars, maybe you'll see yourself enter into the galaxy, you'll see Earth, and it'll get closer and closer and closer and closer until you see the tree of life that you jumped off of. And so you'll see the tree, and it'll get closer and closer and closer, and you're going to land onto the tree branch or the ground. It doesn't really matter. You're going to land on the tree branch, and you're going to climb down the tree, okay? And maybe you transform into another creature, or maybe you're human still, or maybe you're this teeny tiny little human. Whatever it is, you're going to transform, or you're going to land on the tree, and you're going to climb down. Feel the bark. Feel the wood. Is it soft bark like a sequoia? Is it rough? Feel it. And again, narrating, I'm climbing down the tree, I'm climbing down the tree, I'm climbing down the tree. And you're going to get all the way down, and you'll be back on the grass. And I want you to perceive yourself standing with your bare feet on the grass, with a tree next to you, and really ground with that tree. So really just seeing yourself standing on grass next to the tree. That's all you got to do. That tree spirit will help ground you back here. If you feel a little off, or feel a little, just off. If you feel a little off, picture yourself with a tree. Just picture yourself with a tree and ground. Or if you know a grounding technique, you can do that. But picturing yourself with a tree will help you. And if you, for some reason, are having a hard time getting back, you can always ask the Akashic guides to help you too. Like, hey, Akashic guides, can you please help me get back? I've done it, and it works. Because there have been some times where I've journeyed for very long periods of time into the night, because I work a daytime job, and I was just too tired to visualize, and I just was like, I don't think I can get back. And so I asked Mother, I asked Mother, can you please help me get back? And she carried me back, back down to the tree, which is really beautiful. So you can ask if you have a hard time with anything. Ask and you shall receive. That is the one beautiful thing I love about shamanic journeying, is if you do ask, you get to perceive receiving. You get to perceive like actually being given stuff, because in the spiritual realm, things are more instantaneous. It's not like here in the physical world, right? Like, we gotta wait for the seed to sprout, and the seed has to grow a strong trunk, and then a branch, and then we can pick an apple from that seed. It just takes time. This physical world just takes time, and the spirit world's a lot different. So yes, so to recap, I will open up the portal, call in the helping spirits, do all of that. I will give you a reminder to visualize yourself in an open field with a big, beautiful tree of life in front of you. And I'm going to start the drumming track. When you hear that drumming track, your goal to get to the upper world is to walk to that tree, climb up that tree, jump off the tree, fly up and 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 up past the galaxy, maybe into many galaxies, just all the way up into space, until you perceive a subtle shift. You go through the portal into the upper world, and then you're going to chant your intentions. Please, Akashic guides, show me my destiny. Give me some guidance and a healing. Doesn't have to be those exact words at all. And if you want to choose something different, absolutely go for it. That is perfectly fine. Just know that when I create the ceremony and I bring in the helping spirits, that is the intention I'm going to say. And so that is what the spirit guides are going to help you with. So, but you can add more if you want. Am I forgetting anything? I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have a sleeping mask or something to cover your eyes, I would recommend that, because this is going to be about a good 25 minutes. Sitting on a pillow so your legs don't fall asleep would be really great. Laying down is really great. However, you can actually journey any way you want. When I first started journeying, I actually would dance. So you can do this dancing, or you can even like be standing and picturing yourself and actually moving your arms and climbing up and moving your arms and flying. Like, you really can be very active with your body when you journey. Everyone's different. I'm a mover and a shaker, and I used to dance in the beginning, but they became so intense that I really just had to start laying down and being in full receptivity mode. So for me now, I lay down. It's only 25 minutes, so you could even journey in a bathtub if you wanted to. That's also very beautiful, because the way that you can relax it and just float in the water is really beautiful. So you could do that as well. If you don't have something to cover your eyes, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just keep them closed. This is going to be closed eyes. Okay. All right. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in the nose, out the mouth. Take a deep breath in. Slow down your breath and out. Take a deep breath in. Slow your breath even more and blow out. Deep breath in. And out. Continue to take deep breaths in and out, nice and slow, for the remainder of this journey. I bless this sacred ceremonial space. I call in the helping spirits of the highest form of love and light. I call in our guardian angels. I call in the elemental angels, the Shekinah angels. I call in the ascended masters and our cosmic brothers and sisters of light. I call in our family of light, the ancestors of this land and our ancestors. I call in the Akashic guides and our dragon mothers. I call you in, helping spirits, to help us journey to the upper world. May we meet with the Akashic guides. May we be divinely protected and divinely guided to the upper world, where we receive guidance on our soul mission, where we receive guidance on our soul's destiny. May we receive guidance that is of our highest good to receive, and may we receive a healing that is of our highest good to receive. I honor our Mother Earth, for she carries us on her beautiful body and gives us everything we will ever want or need. I honor our Mother Water, for she gives us life everywhere she flows. I honor Mother Air, for she opens us. She allows, she gives, so that we can connect to our truth. I honor Mother Fire, for she warms us with her beautiful love and helps us see through the illusions, through the shadows, through the darkness. I honor Mother Spirit, for she is always with us, a quiet river of abundance that flows through every cell of our being. She created us so selflessly in her image, and she is there so that we can embody her. I honor our ancestors and the ancestors of this land for their courageous efforts, all the lives they have lived to bring life here, to support life here, to support the light. I honor you, and I honor me for being here and doing this selfless work, for trusting in ourselves and walking the path of the light. I honor the divine Father within. I honor the divine Mother without. I honor the divine Father above. I honor the divine Mother below. I honor the divine Mother that is we. I honor the divine Father that is we. I honor the spirit. I honor the body. And so let's begin on this beautiful journey of remembering, of returning, of connecting, of healing. This is a beautiful journey of love. Visualize yourself in a field. See this beautiful ancient tree of life up ahead of you in the distance. And go to her. This is your time to return. Thank the helping spirits. Okay. Just giving you a second to land, just in case you're not all the way back. Definitely wanting to visualize yourself with that beautiful tree of life. Really want to ground. I want to thank the helping spirits for being here, for helping us. Thank you so much for guiding us and allowing us to receive what is our highest good to receive in this moment. Thank you so much for being a part of this ceremony, because the journey only ever continues. Until next time, I want to thank myself, and I want to thank you for being a part of this. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting yourself. Thank you so much. May you approach life with joy and excitement. May you see yourself and recognize yourself and acknowledge yourself as a warrior that is on a grand adventure, discovering the magic of this beautiful world. May you admire the sacredness and all of the mundane that unfolds in your life. May you choose presence. May you choose peace. May you choose harmony. May you choose balance. And may you remember your innocence in every moment. Thank you so much. I recommend journaling down, recording, voice recording, something to record this experience, because sometimes things might come up later, and honestly, you might forget a lot of it, especially if a lot came through. I am so grateful that I've journaled all of my journeys, because I will go back and I'll read them and I'm like, whoa, I forgot that happened. So journaling or a voice note, something so that you can go back and visit it, especially if you're still processing and interpreting it. Again, there's metaphors, there is symbolism there, and sometimes it takes a little bit of time to fully understand what you experienced. So document. thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic night, fantastic life. And I bow to you, beautiful goddess, God that you are.